Well, as ugly as the early morning has been with the rainfall and all the crashes, Chief Meteorologist Mike Burris says we're looking like we'll clear out nicely for the day. So for sip and stroll on the South Bank, or if you're going to be taking in some of the art and food and wine at the Beaches Town Center this evening, it looks to be on the chilly side, but at least clear. So should be nice. And some rain around for Saturday afternoon, it looks like as well. The 5-day forecast updated throughout Jacksonville's morning news. And as a reminder, you can always get Mike's daily weather podcast on demand in the WOKV app and at WOKV.com. I listen to it every morning on the drive in to kind of familiarize myself with how to describe the weather to you every day, but also to get a better idea of what's happening beyond just the 5 days. For example, Mike is still following a weather system and situation that could lead to a big blast of cold air starting on the King holiday and into early next week. The thinking right now is that it remains dry, but we'll continue to track that pretty carefully as we could see that wintry mix not too far to our north, as Mike is talking about. And he's exploring some of the other things, including the changing sunrise times over the coming weeks in his weather podcast. We're also talking about this one today because the SNL 50th documentary is dropping on the Peacock Network. 50 years of Saturday Night Live. Favorite performers, favorite writers, maybe favorite sketch or recurring sketch, favorite moment. I did drop a Dana Carvey church lady earlier this morning without even thinking about it on Jacksonville's Morning News. But would love to hear from you as well. Is it generational talent from the early days or maybe the late 80s, early 90s? Could it be a Dana Carvey? Could it be Satan? Could it be Phil Hartman or Will Ferrell or some of the newer performers or maybe some of the older ones like Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy? Hearing from you this morning, the open mic in the WOKV app. Jacksonville's Morning News with continuing coverage of the upcoming inaugural on Monday. We'll have live coverage. Remember, from Washington, D.C., Brian Kilmeade will be on the ground there throughout the weekend, and with continuing live team coverage and Eric Erickson's updates into the noon hour. That's Monday, the King holiday.